Hi there, it's the old wizard again. I want to bring you a little follow-up on the video I did on tomato suckers. If you have not seen that video, I would recommend that you go watch it. You'll find it right over here in the right-hand column, and you can go look at it. It's called Tomato Suckers. Watch that video, and then this will mean a lot more to you. What we're going to talk about is what happened to those suckers. Some of those suckers that I took off those plants were fairly large, maybe 6 or 7 inches tall. What do you do with them? Do you throw them in the compost pile? Well, you can, but I decided that maybe I'd like to try and grow them. I stuck some of those into glasses. You see some of them here. And over here is a peat pot that I put one of the suckers in. I've kept this peat pot very wet. So let's look at what the condition of these are. Now in this small glass I only put 3 suckers. They kind of look a little weak right now, but look real close there and you can see that there are actually roots in the glass here growing out of those suckers. Pretty incredible. Some of those roots are 1.5 inches long. You can get a little bit closer look at the roots on these suckers. Let me see if I can zoom in on this a little bit. It may not focus on the roots very well because it's trying to focus on the outside of the glass. But let's see if we can get a good full screen shot. Those are pretty strong roots for a sucker that's only been cut about 7 days. Today is in fact the 7th day. Some of these other glasses, these are some crystal glasses that aren't smooth on the outside, so you really can't see the roots. So let me show you what the roots look like. Look at that. We've got some roots right there. Those will probably go in the peat pots as well. And this one, I mean, you can tell that the plants actually look much, much better. And of course the roots are a little bit stronger as well. Okay, these roots are pretty strong here. You'll see that they'll go into other tomato plants and they will actually survive. So those have been in there exactly a week. This is a much woodier stalk. It's a much bigger sucker, so I didn't expect it to root quite as well. All of the little hairs that you see on the tomato stalk will eventually turn into roots if they're put into wet soil. Speaking of wet soil, look what's happened here. This is a sucker that was taken off, and it actually had a blossom or two. You can see the blossoms right here. Well, right here. You can see the blossoms that are on here. This sucker had blossoms, and I feel like those blossoms may actually survive. But I put this into this peat pot, and I have kept this peat pot very wet, very wet. And you can see in this peat pot, you can see the roots that are growing off this sucker. So I'm going to put these plants into other pots, either more peat pots or hard pots, and we'll show you how we do that. And then we'll track these plants for a few weeks and see how well they do compared to seedlings or plants that we buy at the store. So keep watching. I hope you like my videos about tomatoes, and I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.